Dear friends, what do you want me to do for you? This is quite a surprising question for Jesus to ask on the face of it. A blind man is calling out to Jesus, the well-known healer and miracle worker. What else would he be asking for but to receive his sight? And yet for Jesus, it is essential that Bartimaeus name what it is that he is asking for. Bartimaeus wants to see. If Jesus would ask each of us that question, what would our answer be? Can we name that which we most desire? Do we have the capacity to see the truth about Jesus and about ourselves? There is a profound irony in this story that's worth touching on. For notice what it is that Bartimaeus actually calls out: Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me. Bartimaeus calls Jesus the Son of David. In other words, he is calling Jesus the Christ, the Messiah, the King of Israel. For that is what the title Son of David means. So Bartimaeus knows who Jesus is. The one who is without sight can see more clearly than those who have sight. And the people tell him to shut up because he is bothering them, yet that only makes him declare what he sees all the more loudly. Son of David, have mercy on me. Jesus calls for Bartimaeus to come to him. And notice the details of the response. It is bold and swift. The cloak is thrown aside, and Bartimaeus jumps up, eager to come closer to Jesus. Think of what the cloak means to a beggar. It is the shield against the cold. It may be the only possession that the beggar has. It can represent the difference between life and death. See the prohibition on taking a cloak in pledge overnight in Exodus. It is security and protection. And Bartimaeus throws it aside in order to come closer to Jesus, and he does not hesitate, for he sees who Jesus is. I wonder if we have cloaks that prevent us from jumping up and approaching Jesus in our own lives. Things that we cling to because we are afraid of what will happen if we let go of them, afraid that we might shiver in the night, cold and alone. What do you want me to do for you? Asks Jesus. What do we want Jesus to do for us? Perhaps make us less afraid of the dark, of the cold, of the isolation that can creep up upon us all unawares, to give us some assurance that we are safe, that we are home, that we are loved. Son of David, have mercy on me. Jesus says to Bartimaeus that his faith has healed him. He gains his sight, and then he follows Jesus in the way. The movement that began with the cry for help and the leaping up towards Jesus continues as a journey with Jesus, which is what we are all called to do. We know who Jesus is. Are we bold enough to ask him for help, even when people around us are telling us to be quiet? Are we bold enough to leap up towards him, letting go of all our comforts and protections in order to come close to him? And if we receive the gift of healing faith, will we then continue to walk with Christ in the way? What do you want Jesus to do for you? Amen.